Hello, and welcome back for another episode on Farming Simulator 25. It's a nice, beautiful day out here in May. I got the mod that gives me kind of a little more detail on weather and the year and whatnot. We're technically in our second year because we started in August of last year. So it says May year 2, but I guess I still kind of look at it as, our first year. Oh, that rice is looking nice. I think I need to flood it again if it isn't flooded already. So from what I read, I need to flood it twice after it's been planted. So we'll knock that out real quick. We'll go ahead and flood these again real quick and then head back and see what we need to do on the farm today. Alright, let's check it out. Let's check out our greenhouse first. They're looking a little low on the water. Greenhouse 1 is low, greenhouse 2 is low. The mushroom greenhouse is a little low, but it's not too bad. And the rice greenhouse is doing alright. So I think we'll top all these off real quick. Nice, we got some pallets sitting there already, and it's in the morning. Well, let's fill up this one while we're here. I'll run this in a quick time lapse. That way you don't have to watch me just bring water back and forth until everything's filled out. Here we are. We just went ahead and finished filling up all of the greenhouses. So they are all topped up and ready to go. So our primary goal for today's episode is to raise enough money and buy that medium sawmill. I'm not quite ready to run pallets off and sell them yet. So I guess to make some money right now, we're just going to have to run some contracts. Let's see what's available to us. We have some bale wrapping. Not exactly the most fun, but still, decent money. Deadwood, which not interested in doing. Ooh, fertilizing, look at that. That is fantastic. Starting on today's episode, we're only going to be doing 2 contracts with workers in the background. So I think this one definitely qualify for that. So let's go ahead and borrow the items. We'll hop over there real quick and we'll load up this New Holland. It's a nice little tractor. I'm going to go ahead and load this up and send out the worker to do the fertilizing job while I start looking for a contract for myself. Well, here we are. We're going to be looking for a contract for ourselves. First one I'm going to grab is this hoeing one right here on field 14. That's a quick $7,000. We're going to use our own tractor and hoe. I don't want to bounce around through every single vehicle I have, so I'll just straight up run to the tractor real quick. And there's our hoe right there. Great. Probably out of all of the different contracts out there, I think one of my favorites is the hoeing ones. It's pretty simple, it's fast, and just kind of relaxing. I also like the harvesting ones, using the combine. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and time-lapse this. I'm going to head over to field 14. Go ahead and knock that out. I might do another one after that as well, so there might be a couple contracts back to back. I'll see you when I'm done. Well, here we are. We finished that first contract, and I don't know about everybody else. I don't know if this happens to you guys, but I find myself getting really competitive with the other worker, the AI worker. I'm like, I must finish my contract first. Can't let them win. I don't know if anybody else does that or not, but man, I know I was doing it for sure. I was hustling. Let's see if we got another one that I can do real quick. We'll collect that one. That's a quick 7,000. That's nice. And let's see. Oh, it's not really too far, and that's probably the best one at the moment. So we'll snag this one real quick as well, and that should give me more than enough money to buy the sawmill. All right, we're gonna head over to field 44. I'm gonna knock that one out as well really quick, and then I'll see you back at the farm. Back at the farm, went ahead and finished that towing contract. I'm gonna go ahead and collect that. That's an extra almost 5,500. I'm gonna wait for the last contract since that's the worker working in the background. I'm gonna hope that another fertilizing contract or something else pops up that's really good. This mowing contract isn't bad, but I'm not sure if the workers can do a mowing contract or not. So we'll wait a little bit. If not, I'll just have them do another fertilizer one. We went ahead and finished our contracts. Turned them in, made our money. We have enough money now to buy that medium sawmill, so we're going to head up to the area where I would like to place it. It's just up here in the hills, and I don't think we've ever really driven through here yet. We've kind of seen the aerial view, but never really driven through the dirt road here. I think we're coming up on it right now. Now this is pretty uneven and hilly, so what we're going to do is we're going to park right here, and I think I want to use this part of the road right next to the tractor as our level area, and I'm going to have to do quite a bit of work in order to get this leveled out so I can place the sawmill on there and then still have enough room to pull trees out or pull pallets out from when it's done. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and throw this onto a time lapse, and I'll see you when we're done. All right. As you can see, that was a lot of changing the landscape. And we have quite a few of these trees here that are kind of floating. So we're going to have to start with these ones, chop them down, and get them into the sawmill. Until we eventually get to an area where, you know, they're no longer floating. But I will have to adjust this. Oh, what's this? Hey, look what I found. Remember that pallet of lettuce that flew off? Our lettuce catapult a while back? Wow, they flew all the way here. How far away is that from our farmyard? That is so far. Wow, that's impressive. Well, we'll grab this somehow and bring it back. We'll have to chop all these down. And then eventually I am going to smooth and soften up this hill a little bit more, so it's just a little bit more easily accessible and smooth. And then we're going to chop all these trees down and then replant new trees so that we can use it purely as a tree farm. Wow, look how high I had to go. This is one of the reasons I do like the lumberjack mod, is it's really easy to deal with tree stumps and weird stuff like this. I guess if I wanted to make it more realistic, what I could have done was harvest all the trees first, pull them off to the side, and then flatten the land. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and grab the winch for the back of the tractor and come over here real quick and haul some of these into our trigger point for the sawmill. I think this is pretty flat. I might mess around with it a little bit more and smooth it out more. The reason is it needs to be flat enough not only to hold the sawmill, but also to be able to load up our trailers with the pallets and drive out of here smoothly. So I guess I'll do the rest on a time lapse as well. It's a lot of time lapse this episode. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the winch, head back, and start either cutting more trees if I need it, or I'm gonna go ahead and fill that sawmill up and get it working. back. We just finished filling up the medium sawmill, so it's got 49,500 liters of wood in there, and it's cranking out regular planks, long planks, and the wood beams as well. We got a couple more trees in there and another one cut down that we can drag in as well. So when that runs out, we have plenty of trees around us to keep filling it up. Gonna head back to our farm real quick and drop this winch off. Actually, I think it's probably a better idea if I drop the winch off here, since I'm pretty sure that this sawmill will be burning through wood a lot faster than our tiny little one. So we'll just head back up here real quick and drop it off. That that took quite a while between the prepping the land to make it flat enough to put something on there, as well as cutting down all the trees and dragging them in there. What I will do is I'm going to load the pallets, prep them for delivery, and then instead of doing a time lapse, because we've done so many of them so far, I'm just going to do a jump cut, and you guys will meet me at the farmer's market as we go to sell all of our produce. From there, I believe we'll have some wood planks as well that we can bring off to the temple. I'll see you in just a little bit. Here we are at the farmer's market. I went ahead and brought down that pallet of lettuce from all the way up in the woods. That was a pain in the butt to get, but I'm glad I got it. Let me unstrap everything real quick. That's a lot of different sales there. What did we get? We got 13, 14, 9, and almost 40,000 look like. That's not bad. Alright, I'm going to do this on a quick time lapse as we head over to the temple, and I'll see you when we get there. Oh, before we do the time lapse, I found out that you can do a contract for mowing and have the AI worker mow it for you. So that's what he's doing at the moment. Alright, I'll see you when we get to the temple. Here we are at the temple. Let's go ahead and drop those straps and sew these off. Awesome. Let's see how much planks. We're up to 7,000. I think it can hold up to 12 or 13 in its storage. It's working through the long planks. Actually, it requires some. We don't have any to drop off. We dropped off some wooden beams and cement bags. We're quite a ways away from being able to purchase the cement factory and the rock crusher. Okay, there are 2 collectibles here by the temple. One of them is up above the temple on the cliffs there. So we'll end up doing this as a time lapse because it's going to take me a while to run over there. So I'll show you where it's at when we get back. Alright, here is the first one. It's right here on the road. You'll see this old wagon that's kind of crashed and tipped over. And in one of these boxes, this one right here, is where our first collectible is. And that is just up this cliff right here. The next one is going to be on the other side. So again, it'll be a time lapse until I get over there. Alright, so if you see this cliff here, it's almost like a cave, and this is where this next collectible is right here. And I'll actually pull up the map so you can see where it's at. So it's kind of behind or underneath this dirt road, but to looks like the west, possibly northwest of the temple. This was the only cave I've been able to find so far on the map. I don't know if anybody else has found another one, but I thought that was kind of cool that there was a collectible there. It made it feel as though all my exploring was worth it. I'm gonna head back to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and jump cut, so I'll see you when we get there. Here we are back at the farm. I'm waiting for the worker who's mowing the field to finish, but I might just go ahead and leave him going, and then next episode just kind of let him finish off camera before I advance to the next month. Well, let's take a quick look and see if there's anything that I forgot to do. So greenhouse 1 and 2 still have water. The mushroom pallet greenhouse, or mushroom pallets, the mushroom greenhouse still has water. Rice greenhouse is good. The small sawmill is good, though I probably should bring some wood down for it and fill it up tomorrow or next episode. Our medium sawmill is cranking away, and oh my gosh, look at that. It's almost got pallets ready to go. I'm looking forward to that. I think I'm going to have to purchase a longer trailer. Yeah, definitely, I think I'll have to purchase a bigger or longer trailer. Let's check the sales real quick, see if there's anything good. There is only one thing, and we are so far away from doing root crops that I don't care what kind of a sale that is. Well, if it was an amazing sale, maybe, but 37% off isn't all that great. Alright, let's check out the contracts. There is this completed one here with fertilizer in it, I believe. So that'll be an extra $15,500. And all that's left now is for this one to finish. And we'll get an extra 13. It is fantastic. We don't have anything in our silo, so we don't have anything to sell or turn into production. We've planted our oats, but we won't be able to harvest them, I believe, until July or August, depending on when we planted them. I think July. And then we can start making flour from that. We have canola that's planted, and we'll be able to harvest that in July as well. July is going to be a busy month. Let's go ahead and go over our finance page and see how we did for the month. We didn't buy any new vehicles, which is nice. We did buy a new sawmill, so there was $150,000. But I believe that's going to pay itself off relatively pretty quickly, and then it should be pure profit after that. Vehicle running costs was $420. I believe that's the gas I used to fill up on our white tractor. Production cost is only $145 so far. It was steadily going up. April dropped, but April we didn't use the flour mill, but it still should have been, I would have thought, at least 160 or higher, so I don't know. We sold a total of $56,588 in produce or products. Includes the produce and the 2 pallets of wood. Actually, the $454 right there is for gas. I guess the $420 was I repaired our little dragon truck when we got back to the farm. Finally got to use our new little machine shop. We made $30,000 in contract income, but that'll be a little bit higher because there's still that $13,000 that needs to be finished. We've paid about $366 in wages to the AI workers. That'll be a little bit higher too by the time that AI worker finishes. And we got $20,000 for finding 2 collectibles. So not bad. We're at negative for the month as far as we spent a lot more than we made, but we're still positive. So far $100,000. We'll be positive a little bit more when that contract finishes as well. That is a pretty darn good month. I'm pretty excited about that sawmill. I think that's going to be great. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully I will see you next time. Have a great day.